So, why did Electra attack Charlie? Well, this is going to get very complicated. And if you're very sensitive about, quote, ethnic issues as well as religious issues, I apologize, but this is inevitable. So, apparently, this woman is Jewish, openly Jewish, and was looking at recently news on the war in the Middle East. She is liberal because she put up a pro Biden, pro Harris donation ad. So, she is a liberal Jewish woman, but apparently, for whatever reason, she focused on Charlie as the target of her rage, and she's also got a very strange legal record too. Apparently, she was supposed to be in court when she did the attack. So her background is strange. She's very liberal and Jewish. So why focus on Charlie? Well, again, we all know that Charlie has a very mixed record with women. I think it's fair to call his record with women very mixed. So it could be based on that, but I think it's more likely that Charlie has engaged in some perhaps questionable back and forth with his producers on Two and a Half Men. One of them is Chuck Lorre, and he and Chuck verbally were attacking one another. And yes, Charlie did call out his Jewish identity, which Lorre himself talks about. He's very proud of his quote Jewish DNA. Yes, he actually said that. So there was a big back and forth with them. And at one point, Charlie even called into the Alex Jones show. And if you don't know who Alex Jones is, he's a very, very controversial conspiracy theorist. Although I don't think that Alex himself is anti Semitic, he often does ally himself with very extreme far right people, and they are anti Semitic, like Nick Fuentes. Even recently, he had on Kanye West. Now, he didn't agree with their views necessarily. He did condemn Hitler, give him that. But yes, he does work with some very extreme people. And perhaps from her perception, he's attacking this Jewish producer. He's working with Alex Jones. And Charlie Sheen is a bit of a conspiracy theorist himself. He thinks that 9/11 was a fraud. He wanted to talk to Obama about this. So, from her perspective, he comes off as a very fraudulent Hollywood celebrity, quote, attacking Jewish people, and or he also has this very mixed record with women. So for whatever reason, she focused on him in particular. They seem to have no prior association. So she is just a neighbor that started harassing him, apparently putting trash near his home. And then she escalated into a physical struggle and tried to choke him in his home. It's a very, very sad affair. And if you are critical of Charlie, and I think that's perfectly fine if you don't like Sheen, but there is zero evidence he's an anti Semite. Apparently, one of his ex wives is Jewish, his mother is Jewish, and his politics all around are fairly liberal. Again, you can definitely criticize his past. He has a very long history of drugs, drinking, alcoholism, and of course, his record with women is a little mixed. However, I don't think it's productive to physically try to attack him in his home. He's doing okay. Apparently, he's not suffering any permanent injuries, but it's a very, very strange, sad affair all around. But again, you can't hide it. This is based on what she's put out in the media. And although she's made some of her social media private, from what we can glean, yeah, she's a very liberal Jewish woman. For whatever reason, Charlie Sheen became the object of her rage.